name is Kimber Rozier. I play fly half, and I'm originally from Raleigh, North Carolina. Growing up, I played, mostly basketball and soccer. I mean, I played every sport, tried things out when I was a kid. But yeah, played mostly basketball and then kind of elite level soccer until I got to college. Weirdly enough, I discovered rugby by getting injured, which nobody would think you would come to rugby after an injury. But I got injured, was meant to play soccer in college, got injured, so I had to sit out the first season and kind of needed something to do after I healed. And I've been playing sports my whole life, and one of my friends had played rugby at a different school and was like, "You should try this out." It was the only team that didn't have tryouts and that I could just kind of walk onto. And I did, and I fell in love with it, and then I just dropped soccer, and from then on played rugby.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Jam.
18, 19, 20, 21, 23. We're here! Yay!
Weirdly enough, it's a little bit of a lighter schedule than we had leading up to this. Our preseason camp was, 3 days in the gym, on the field, really preparing very hard. And then once you get here, it's all about performance. So we have a couple practices, have like one practice and maybe a gym every day. But when our off time, we're just, playing cards, hanging out, making sure we get the right food and get like pool recovery and stuff in. But yeah, being on tour is a lot of fun. We don't really get a lot of time to necessarily go out and see Ireland because we're obviously here to do business. But we've gotten a couple chances to kind of go into Dublin, and Ireland's been really cool, and we stayed in Limerick a bit. So all in all, it's been a really great experience and seeing all the rest of the teams here. But of course, we're here to do a job, so hopefully we're going to do that today. I love rugby because, unlike any other sport I've ever played, it is completely takes the entire team to do well and win. And it's the kind of sport where anybody can play, any shape, size, demeanor. It's the most welcoming sport I've ever played. And I think all of that comes into play, especially at this elite level where you have to work even harder to reach a goal, and it's really cool to just see everybody come together and you build such a relationship, and it seems like your family. So yeah, that's why I love it. My family's actually here, but my little sister is back home, so shout out to her. And then especially the UNC rugby team, that's where I grew up and first found rugby. Them and Scion Rugby playing in nationals this weekend. Those are kind of the two teams that helped me get to where I am, so shout out to them.